Hello, YouTube. I'm Dr. Tactical, and the doctor will see you now. Welcome back to the channel. So, today we're going to talk about a very controversial topic, one that we're not afraid to tackle here on Dr. Tactical. Tackle on Dr. Tactical. Anyway, so the topic is that of pocket carrying without a holster. Is this wise? So the short answer is no. It's not wise. It can be dangerous, especially if other things get into your pocket or if the cloth in the pocket crinkles. But most of the people who I've come across who have sent me emails or some in person have sort of discussed with me, they said that they're using a revolver. And because of the nature of the heavy trigger pull, that they feel really safe carrying a revolver in a pocket without a holster. Now, I know this is probably going to blow up the down below comments, and quite frankly I hope it does, because I really want to hear everybody's comments on this. What do you do? And my initial reaction was this is a dangerous thing to do, and I've looked into it, and the revolvers, most revolvers on a double action pull have a very strong pull. However, it's still an exposed trigger, and if you've got a loaded gun, that really does need to be taken into consideration, that you've got this gun that all it takes is one trigger pull to have a very bad situation arise. So I have here, this is just a sticky holster, and yes, I pulled it out on purpose by the sides to take the holster out with it. The tackiness of this is supposed to keep the holster in the pocket when you draw. So we have here just an LCR, Ruger LCR, and now it's unholstered. Or is it? So now what you're looking at is this particular trigger block is made by a company called Amerigun, or Amerigun Club actually. This is their quick release concealment carry micro holster, they call it. Does this thing count as a holster? Well, my concern with this was, damn it, I know Neil's watching this and he counts my ums. Anyway, my concern with this is, can I pull this trigger and make this go off? Now, let's just look at this for a moment. So this is the block that we're looking at now. And the block has rounded sides and flat sides. So depending on how it's rotated depends upon how it's sitting up against the trigger. So it clips in fairly easily. Just sort of, the rubber's very soft and it goes right into place. That right off the bat concerns me. We've got a very pliable rubber, and we're counting on the stiffness of this rubber from keeping the gun from going bang should something get stuck under the trigger. Sure, I could come in here and pull against this trigger and try and show you how strong it is, but that's not very dramatic. If we want to do this dramatically, what we should do is load the gun with some 38 plus P plus, and let's see if we can make that go bang. So let's take a look at this. We got our rounded side. I don't know what that is. And then we've got this flat side. It really doesn't seem to matter when I rotate it around as to the firmness against the trigger. It still held it out at a safe distance. But as I said, the rubber is pliable enough that it easily maneuvers into the trigger position and out of the trigger position, although I have found that it really does intentionally have to be pushed out to be safe. So the trigger guard in position does do a nice job of staying in place. So we're loading up, and no, we're not using plus Ps, although that would be more dramatic. We're using here the PMC ammo 38 special, 132 grain. This is their bronze box. So what I want to do here is I want to try to really put as much force on that trigger as I possibly can. And I really want to see if I can make that trigger, engage. And I can pull the hammer back, but I'm giving it everything I have. And my hands are shaking. Now, my hands aren't just shaking from that. I was shooting a 1895 Marlin in 45-70 before I came out to do this. So my hands are a little shaky already. But I'm putting a lot of force. Now, I'm rotating it around to the flat side to see if that makes a difference when I pull in the trigger. And as you can clearly see, even pulling on that, I am giving it everything I have, and I'm trying it at different angles, and I really can't make this gun go bang. So I'm curious, what if I just pull the hammer back, even and just release it? And I can't pull the hammer back. I'm trying to get it into a single stage, and even letting the hammer go, nothing's engaging the firing pin, at least not to a point that it's going to send that home. So I'm impressed. That's a success. So I think we can agree that this is a pretty safe thing to do. If you're going to throw this into the pocket or the gun into the pocket, I should say, with this little blocker in back of it, this does give you that added amount of safety. And as you saw in the, where I try to do it in the video, you can rotate this to where it's stiffer behind it, but it may rotate on its own to where there's a lot of play in there. But nonetheless, it doesn't seem to want to pop out. And even at that area, I couldn't make it go bang. So I do have confidence in this, although I do worry that it could get pushed out. But it seems to be pretty firm. I can push it on purpose, but I haven't seen it come out in accident. Would I carry this? Would I be comfortable carrying this as my main holster? I'm going to upset some people here. I'm going to say yes. I would say yes. I think that my confidence is high that I do trust this thing. I do think this would stop an accidental discharge, or more appropriately, a negligent discharge. Because once you make the decision to carry it like this, it's and if there's a problem, it is negligence. But I'm gonna say yes. Every way I've tested this, it's come out really. It's done the job, and this is about as minimalist as you can get. So I'm not going to carry it like this, most likely. but if I, in a pinch, if I had to, I would, and I would feel safe. I wouldn't be panicked. So that's my 2 cents on it. Let me know what you guys think. I'm really interested. By the way, thank you all for all the comments that have been coming so far, and I really appreciate the subscribing, especially. It really makes a big difference for the channel. So please get on that. I appreciate everything you guys do. Got some really neat stuff still coming out soon. So I just want to thank you all. Dr. Tactical, out.